Hello students. Now here's your information for your final written exam and your final oral exam. First of all, your final oral exam will take place on week 14th, which is the week of April 27th. You will have a choice to record your voice on YouTube like I'm doing now and sending me the link, or you can do your presentation live with me through Zoom. Your final oral presentation will last between 4 to 5 minutes. Now here's the subject that you're going to do for your oral presentation. What you have to do is that you have to teach me a subject. In other words, you become the teacher and I become the student. You have to teach me a subject that you know well in a structured way using an introduction, a thesis idea, body paragraphs, supporting information, and a conclusion. Now be careful students, this is not a summary. This is not about your vacation to Florida last year. You really have to teach me a subject. So one of the techniques that you're going to use is that, remember, try to find a subject that you like or that you're interested in. For example, if you're a hockey coach, teach me what it takes to be a winning hockey coach. Find 2 English articles to support your information. Include that in your text and use examples, and if you use a PowerPoint or pictures, all of that is perfect to help me understand. Now students, you won't be allowed to read your text, but like me, you're allowed to use cue cards or bring a piece of paper in so that you won't forget your information. Your marks will be based on your global ability to communicate your message to me in English. And that's what we have. You become the teacher, I'm the student. Teach me a subject. That's your oral exam. Now students, here's your written exam for week 15 on the week of May 4th. Now students, this is our last week of classes. So after this, we're finished. Now here's the subject that you're going to do for your written composition. You must write approximately a 400-word essay with an introduction, a thesis idea, body paragraphs, and a conclusion. Now students, the topic of your written exam is exactly the same as your oral presentation. In other words, imagine that I was absent for your oral presentation and I heard it was really good. But I'd like you to write me a formal text describing everything that you talked about during your oral presentation. And in this written text, you have to include 1 new paragraph of information that you didn't mention during your presentation. For example, you might talk to me about equipment or cost. A short paragraph included in your written text. Include an English bibliography with your 2 English research articles, and send me the text by mail. And please no PDF students, it's a little bit too complicated. And that's what we have there students. Now, here's what you must do for next week. Because I have to approve your subject, you have to send me a subject and your thesis about what you're going to teach me, because I have to make sure it's not a summary. You have to send me your information about what your subject is that you're going to teach me for next week. And that way, I'll be able to approve it and we can finish this session all together successfully and complete all the work to do for this time. So, students, that's all you have to do. Don't forget to check out the document I'm including on mail. And if you have any questions, feel free to send them to me right away.